for you, I may mix them. Her hair is really dark, but it's not black. So yeah, I'm gonna mix them. I'm gonna mix brown and I'm gonna mix black.
She's a dark brown. She's a dark brown.
She's a dark brown.
Here.
Here?
Oh, eyebrows here. Her eyebrow hair is dark brown.
Oh, her eyebrows are, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's not straight
it's not
black,
like
and it's not like a light brown. It's more like a dark brown. So I'm gonna be mixing brown and black. Okay. This is the black.
And you said it's a how many ratio? 1 to
1 to 1. So
okay.
equal amounts.
So you typically do 2 pumps of the tint?
About 2 pumps. Sort of eyeball it.
If you were just doing 1 color, would you do 4?
4. I would still do 2. That's okay. That's a little too much.
Okay.
And then equal amounts of the cream. Activator. A little bit more. Sometimes it doesn't pump, you know. Yeah, so I wouldn't rely on it. And then gradually move to the beginning of the eyebrow. Okay? Because we want the tail to be the darkest. I'm gonna brush her hairs up.
So you don't have to map out her brows before you do that?
I don't, because
it's time consuming.
Yes. But if you were to, you would just follow the knob course by waxing, and then you go in with those chemicals. Those chemicals are strong. It's basically like a.
It smells like
It smells like rotten eggs. Yeah. Yeah. So you want to do the lamination first. Okay, so lash tinting. You're gonna get a good amount of your tint, and we're just going to pack it on, but we're not gonna touch the skin. All right. So we're gonna pack it on the lashes without touching the skin. We don't want to give her a smudgy eyeliner look. Just gently pat it on. Make sure the lashes are very saturated with the tint.
So that wood stick, is that like the ideal thing to use, or you just using it just?
I just use it because it's disposable. I mean, you could use a brush, an eyebrow brush, or a micro swab. But this is my best friend. This helps me do everything, and I like it because it's flat and it helps me flatten the eyelashes with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It also helps me get closer and closer without touching the skin.
And like we don't want to touch the skin because it'll stain the skin.
It'll stain the skin.
Okay.
But it won't burn.
No, it's not gonna burn. Go. Now I did mess up right here, but when I go and I wax her, it's gonna erase.
Okay.
Oh,
I just went over. I went over it. It kind of just smudged a little.
Oh, so that's why you said wax afterward. Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
In case you mess up.
Yeah.
It's like drawing, and you erase it with your eraser.
Makes sense.
No, this is dry.
This is regular? Okay.
It's dry. You could do water because sometimes the tint gets clumpy and chunky, so you could do a little bit of water. I have 2 methods of removing lash tint. This is the first one.
Just so you know, no one's laughing at you.
I know.
They're laughing at other things.
I figured. To Naomi and Lauren.
Yep. That's good ears. Okay.
We'll take it off.
Oh, it did.
It does look like mascara.
And then what I do,
She already had good lashes, though.
Yeah,
I
eyelashes
did
was
it
already
2x2.
dark.
I wet it just right here. Sorry if I wet it. I put it close to the eyelid. And then I just roll the lashes back. And that helps me get more tint off of the lashes.
And you wet it?
The gauze.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Do you wet the whole thing or just like the
Just the bottom.
bottom? Okay.
And depending on how dark they want, it depends on how much tint you take off.
You want to take off the tint completely. If they leave with some tint and then they go wash their eyes or something, it's gonna burn. So you want to make sure that the tint is completely off. I'm using this cream cleanser. This blue one. Okay. Dump a little. We're gonna cleanse her skin just to make sure we take off any debris or any skin flakes, any oils. If the skin is too oily, the wax isn't even going to adhere to the skin. It's just gonna roll off. So we wanna make sure we cleanse the skin.
Sorry.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna dry it with a dry gauze. Just to make my process faster. Up like that. And you're gonna start from here to the tail. Okay. I'm gonna get some of the blue wax over here. I didn't show you guys, but you need some eyebrow strips cut up. Okay. Right here. Having my stick at a sort of 45-degree angle. Applying some pressure. Okay, just like that. I have a little bit of extra wax, so I'm gonna get it off. But you want to have a thin layer of wax if you're using soft wax. You want to be able to see the skin through. Okay. Stick away, you do not double dip. Get your strip. You're going to apply it right here because you want space to be able to pull it off. Okay, right here. You're gonna swipe your hand or your finger on it a few times. Okay. We're gonna pull her skin back right here, like that. And then quickly pull sideways, don't pull up. If you pull up, we're gonna bruise her. And we don't wanna bruise her. So quickly up, and then pressure. Oh, dang.
Oh yeah, that
Along
was a lot of
with
hair.
the tint. Along
Oh
with
yeah,
the tint
messed
that I
up
messed
part.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Get a new strip and remove the remaining wax. I have my 2 fingers here stretching out her skin. You okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Quickly pull.
Ooh, that shape looked good.
These didn't grab so well, so I could try again. If they don't come off, then I can just tweeze them. A few came off. I'm just gonna tweeze those. Okay. When I do tweeze, okay, spin, spin, spin.
So that help cool it off too? When you do like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
not
somebody
taking your
else's
face.
armpit.
Only armpit. But there is
This is
no
Veronica's
hair
armpit. You
So-
know what knows her.
I'm gonna
There is
deposit
no
my
visible
wax. Okay. Deposit it. Or you can go like that to get everything off your stick. And then you're going to glide it.
This is also soft wax?
Yes. We only use soft wax.
Me too.
We want a thin layer. That's good. Okay? Excess is gonna go in half.
But if it's hard, you put all of it on there?
If it's hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's hard wax, you want to use all the wax to get a thick layer.
Right. Mm-hmm.
This, you want a soft, a thin layer.
Mm-hmm, got it.
Okay? So I'm gonna do by sections. I'll do right here.
So how come we gotta do by sections, like the soft wax won't get like hard to where we can't rip it off?
It's not that. It's just it gets a little stringy, and you'll see it when I rip it.
Okay.
And I just don't want to make a mess.
Okay.
So you could pull the soft wax up without the strip, it's just messy? Or
No,
you have
soft
to use
wax
the
you
strip?
need.
Okay.
Strip. Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
was
need it.
asking why
There's
she
no other
didn't-
way.
Oh, okay.
Like why she didn't do the whole underarm.
Cause you're gonna
Just
see
at one
strings.
time.
You're gonna see
Gotcha,
strings
yeah.
come up, and it's gonna
Okay.
get messy.
See, there's only one direction. Mostly people have a 2 or 3 direction.
Yeah. So then you would just do half and half,
like
or
this.
whatever direction that you're throwing in.
Don't hurt her.
Small portion.
Okay, pulling her skin. Your client can also help you.
It's 5 hairs.
It's still gonna hurt. It's the layer of her skin that's being ripped off.
That is true.
Yeah.
Your client can also help you by grabbing their breasts and pulling
Yes.
this way. Okay, you can turn away if you want to, yeah.
All right,
And
Tay,
pull
we're
that way,
getting
and
ready.
I'm also pulling this way. That helps with the pain.
Oh, I see the
If
string.
you want to see a Brazilian as well, I could do Brazilian.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh,
One of those is Ashley.
No, we can't do Miss Ashley.
Strip.
You said you
It was you that said
We ain't trying to have our business spread out to the world, Miss Bella. I said we ain't trying to have our business spread out to the world.
just a mental.
I can laser, so I can do Brazilian.
Yeah, because with laser they tell you not to get wet.
Yeah.
Because I had to stop getting wet so I could get laser.
But we know.
She had to take a breath.
You look like you're about to give birth.
She does look like she's about to give birth. She does look like she's about to give birth.
You're doing great, sweetie.
She's having contractions.
I really want to feel like a soft wax and then a hard wax to see like which one. The difference.
Oh, I would want to do that too.
Like back to back, right? Like Right. to feel the difference. The hard wax is way better though. I feel like.
I'm at the point now where like I won't burn. I'll just get darker. But like at the start of the season, like, I burn a little bit. I wouldn't think the leg would hurt.
Yeah, I wouldn't
You
have
know
thought
what
the
hurts
leg
the
hurt.
most?
What?
The ankle.
Yes.
Really?
I would rather get my. Oh my god.
Why is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That is
The
so
ankles.
crazy. The
Even-
ankles out of everything.
Even
The
more
ankles,
than like Brazilian.
And then
Because Cornetta was ready for waxing. She was waiting. Y'all ignore my hair because my hair look a mess. But Pinto is about to tint my brows. And I will be getting my hair done after I leave school, so don't play. But we got to get this content.
take it to your person. Very carefully.
Is it not coming out?
No, it literally just came out.
After punching. I was going to say I heard it, and then I was like, I don't think nothing coming out.
That's good.
Oh my God, I look a mess. I cannot believe how bad I look. It's okay, things is going to change.
And you can.
And don't forget to clean as you go.
Start from the bottom and go up.
Look, I'm not sitting up here barking orders. I'm scared. Okay. You can still look. That's entertaining. Yeah.
You have really thin eyebrows.
I know, that's why I was saying I don't need my eyebrows waxed because I ain't gonna have nothing left. And they won't grow either. Like, I only get my threading done. Well, the last time I got threading was the beginning of July. So, and then I probably need another cleanup. So that just goes to show you, I ain't got no eyebrows. Ooh, these about to look good though.
Hopefully, girl.
Well, I figure you can't mess up too bad with this.
Yes, but in red also. In a little bit smaller.
Oh, this look good. Miss Bella, I'm looking a mess right now, Miss Bella. I'm a slay later on though. Period. I'm a slay later on right now. I just look a mess. Oh, these gonna look cute, Pinto.
My hope. That's my hope.
Yeah, these gonna look good. You ever thought you was gonna do this? Me?
Not in a million years, but it's kind of fun.
It is. And then when you a perfectionist, it's like, you know you're not gonna want to mess nobody up either. Yeah, these gonna look good. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have nothing.
It's just so dry.
Yeah, it's dry and brittle.
Oh yeah, okay. That was it.
Yeah, they look good.
We also have a salon where we do all things aesthetic. So we have an esthetician that does facials, dermaplaning, microneedling. She does hydrofacials, electrolysis. We have a nail tech that does 10 a week on average. Our price point for just lamination is $60. It's $75 if you do a wax and tint with it. Your cost is about $10.
How long does it last?
About 8 weeks. Well, after about 4 weeks, you're gonna want them to come back and get a wax and tint just to freshen it up, and then 4 weeks later they can have it done again. Yeah. It's one of those services that we added to most of our lash clients. Like, they were already our lash clients, and when we added that service, almost all of them did it, and it doubled their ticket. So it's very lucrative.
So right now I'm just cleansing her skin just to make sure I get any of the like excess oils, if she had any makeup on, things like that. You have really good oils. I'm gonna have like a little trash pile right there. Have you guys ever like smelt a perm before? Smelt like Nair or something like that? Okay. So that's actually what this smells like. And if you guys want to smell it, you can. I don't suggest you doing that, but that's exactly what this smells like. I do put on a mask just because sometimes it really smells like a perm.
It is just that first step, so luckily it doesn't last very long. So we switched to this company that doesn't require that, and we don't hardly ever over process.
Do you really?
So she's gonna apply a pretty generous coat on both brows And you guys can get, come and look. She does it fine.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys seen us do this demo before? I know like all of it is. Yeah, we're here. Because we were coming in July and I had to cancel. So that must be
No, it shouldn't hurt. But you do want to ask them while they're getting their service done, kind of just like, hey, like, how's your skin doing? Things like that. But you want to get this first step on pretty fast and then start your timer.
Okay.
So,
will it burn, like start to burn like a perm?
It shouldn't.
No.
What would you say for sensitive skin?
What do you mean? Like, what should it feel like?
Does it usually have a different effect sometimes?
No, I have extremely sensitive skin. So, like, actually, like, right now I have a little, like, thing that broke out based off of just, like, wearing perfumes and things like that. I get this done and nothing happened.
For people who are extra sensitive, but like Nicole said, she's sensitive and it doesn't even bother her. I worry with some of those sensitive products that they don't last as long. So if you don't really have to have them, then I wouldn't use it. But it's a nice alternative.
These are called dental brushes, the same thing that you would get for like if you had braces or something like that. But if you want to find these online, they're dental brushes.
Yeah, it took us like 6 weeks to figure out what those things were called. We couldn't find them for anything. And a lot of people use like the clean spoolie mascara wands, but we find that gets really into each one of the hairs where the mascara wands tend to just graze the surface, especially for somebody who has really thick, coarse brow.
So the way that I take it off is with the Q-tips. So with this, you kind of want to go back up in the same direction that you just brushed the hairs in. So you just want to take off the bulk of the product, going up in that same motion. And then just same thing on the side. And then just to clean it up, I do take a cotton round just to make sure I want to get all that product off and make sure that they're dry. So whenever you do this, you'll see that they'll actually lay pretty flat onto the skin. That's how you know that they're laminated like really well. I'm just gonna take it off. And then step 2 is the next step. You're not gonna smell anything. If anything, I think Morgan says it smells like car wax, but it really doesn't smell like anything, not as bad as step 1. And then that will be on for a total of 5 minutes. That's just to neutralize it and to stop the brow from being permed.
So if you think about if you've ever had a perm or a relaxer, it's the same exact process. You put the solution on, you neutralize it with step 2, and then you moisturize it with step 3. It's a much gentler version of it.
For sure. In the upward motion.
Any other questions?
Your skin's okay.
So once you comb them in place, they pretty much will stay in place?
Yeah, you do have a moisturizer at the end that we send home with them. It's a little aftercare, so it's got a packet of moisturizer in there. So yeah, if you sleep directly on your face, or you had a crazy night or whatever, you may have to brush them a little bit and put a little bit of the moisturizer on, but for the most part, they're set.
Okay. And then, like, say if she didn't get the brow tint, but she just wanted to fill it in with her own brow pencil?
That's fine. Yeah, absolutely.
I have a lot of girls that do that. They'll just get the lamination done, and then they'll go home. They'll get a wax, obviously. Every service gets a wax. So if you get the lamination, you don't get the tint, you're still going to get a wax. You're still going to get that cleanup in that nice shape. But if they want to go home and do their own, like I do my own, and my eyebrows are microbladed on top of that. So like I will get mine laminated, but I won't do anything else to them until like now. I haven't had them waxed or tinted or laminated in probably like 12 weeks, I think.
Oh, and they look good.
I told Melanie today, I was like, you have a brow class coming up this week. Can you like schedule me as a model so I can get my brows done? I just want to make sure that these are like coated, and then I'm gonna go back in and brush these again. Actually, they make a little packet for your clients to take home, so you don't have to like make one or buy like extra of the step 3. But this is a gel, it's just clear. You put it on. This will set them in place too, so if she wants to keep them like this, she can, but if she wants to like leave here and she doesn't like the way that I styled them, she can go and maneuver them however she wants.
And
it's called Beautiful Brows and Lash.
Yes.
US.
Yes. This is also hydrating the brows too, because since you just did a chemical service on them, they're gonna like have like a drier feel to them. So you want to keep putting this stuff onto them. Hydrate them, make sure that they're not looking, I could say like crunchy looking. So you're just gonna want to make sure that you keep putting this on because you just don't want that like type of look. But in this point, I would go up and over for the eyebrows. But like here, some people like it more, and if she wants it more fluffed out, she can. But I like to go up and over, and then at the top, I like to just swipe the top. And then also on the edge right here. And if she wants it thinner than this, she can keep swiping it down. Make it thinner. Same thing on this side. I just swipe the top right here. These came out.
Don't look at them eyebrows.
The eyebrows looking back at you.